Hey, welcome to the season 3 of TD News Show, and let's start this first episode with some leaks from Intel, some benchmark from AMD, and a very secret GPU from Nvidia. So let's talk about that. Recently, AMD announced their 7000 series CPUs based on their new Zen 4 architecture. And also on the blue side, we are getting some leaks about their upcoming 13th gen Raptor Lake CPUs reported exclusively by WCCF Tech. And right now, we know how's the whole lineup gonna look like. They're gonna be a 24 core i9 SKU featuring 8 performance core and 16 efficient core, a 16 core i7 with 8 performance core and 8 efficient core, a 14 core i5 with 6 performance core and 8 efficient cores, and another i5 with 6 performance core and 4 efficient core. That was a mouthful. And not only that, there's going to be a K SKU by which you will be able to overclock your CPU. Not only that, there's going to be a F SKU or few F SKU of these CPUs where there's going to be no iGPU in them, and also a quite new T SKU, which is going to be a low powered around 35, like under 65 watt TDP CPU for low powered home theater PC. Now, this was just a summary about the Intel's upcoming 13th gen Raptor Lake CPUs. Now, if you want me to cover these CPUs extensively, let me know in the comment section and I will make a video about it. We also got some benchmark test for the i9-13900K. It is done by a hardware tech channel named EJ Tech, and it is done on an engineering sample. And as per the test, i9-13900K is 10 degree cooler compared to its predecessor 12900K after overclocking to 5.2 GHz and stress testing in Prime 95, and around 30% faster in multi-thread performance in Cinebench R23. And with this kind of performance, this is going to be very competitive with AMD's flagship Ryzen 9 7950X. And talking about Ryzen 9 7950X, we also got some performance number about this CPU as well. And as per the leak, this CPU can perform or can score about 39K in multi-thread performance in Cinebench R23. But the big caveat is that the leaker has tested this CPU using water cooling, but at the same time this CPU was also an engineering sample. I have my eyes on these Ryzen 9 CPUs after they got announced, and there's going to be a lot of videos about these CPUs, so don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and let's see what happens at 27th of September. And last but not least, let's talk about a never released very secret Nvidia GPU. Over at NGA forum, a new picture has been released of a never released Nvidia 3090 Super GPU. Now, to be honest, it's not that secret. It's not that never released GPU, because if you see this GPU closely, it's 3090 Ti, and even in the GPU-Z screenshots, it shows as a 3090 Ti. So it was a last minute marketing decision, naming change kind of a thing. And that shows us that, you know, there's a lot of thing happens behind the scenes even before we get the product. Like in this case, Nvidia might have been planning to launch a super series, but the marketing team thought in this market condition it wouldn't be that much wise, so they launched a Ti series. And to be honest, Nvidia should work on their naming scheme and streamline their GPUs much more. But hey, in the tech world there is no streamlining in the naming scheme. So this was all for today's tech news. But before leaving, have you guys watched The Sandman, the new Netflix series? I finished it last night and it was really freaking great show, to be honest. I really liked it, and if you haven't watched it, go ahead and watch it. It's the visuals, the story, it was amazing. I really like the pantheon and the lore. Yeah, and if you have watched it, let me know how did you liked it in the comment section. And if you haven't, go ahead, watch it. That's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.